Today we're in my backyard and we're going to have a scavenger hunt. Remember when we go on our walk at school and we look for things? Like sometimes we look for a bus or a squirrel, and sometimes we look for maybe just different kinds of trees and leaves. Well, today we're outside, so that's called nature, and we're going to look for some different things that I have on my list. I'll show you my list. Here's my list, and it says things like flowers and rocks and leaves and grass, lots of things, even birds, and we might even see something red in our yard too, because you know Miss Peggy likes red. Let's go see what we can find. Now here's a beautiful pink tree that I have in my yard. It's called dogwood. It's so bright right now because it's springtime. Now here's my path that I walk on in my backyard. Oh, there's a pretty flower on this one. It is shaped like a heart. Look at that. Maybe sometime we can go on a scavenger hunt and look for shapes. Now we're going back to my backyard. It's a pretty big yard and I see lots of grass. Hey, that's on our list. This is a funny kind of a tree. It's called a bottle tree. It's not real, is it? It's got bottles on it. It's not leaves. Over here, I see something. Look at that. There's a bluebird house. It's way up high. I wonder how many bird houses I have in my yard. We'll have to count. There's leaves on that tree, isn't there? Let's go this way. See what we can find. When we get back here, I will mark some things off of our list. Oh, I see a very tall tree back here that's very big around. And you know what? It has tree bark on it. Bark is on the outside of the tree. Let's look at it. Ooh, that's kind of scratchy. Bark is kind of scratchy, isn't it? Oh, look what I see over here. There's a bench where I can sit down and mark off on my list. This is where I sit when I need to rest. But our list has, let's see, tree, we saw that, didn't we? And grass we saw, and tree bark. And let's see if we see any clouds in the sky. Do you see something right there? Oh, I see it. We can put down cloud. Yes. And you know what I want to look for? I want to look for some ants and spiders. I don't think I saw any spiders yet, but I think there might be some ants right here. They like to get on the rocks and run around. Do you see any? I do see some. They're moving around now, and they are running on the rocks. That's on our list too, isn't it? Let's see, we can mark down ant, and we can mark down rock. And I know we saw some green leaves on the tree, didn't we? Look at that, we have some things marked off. I didn't see any bugs and spiders. There's a beautiful tree that we planted on Earth Day, do you remember? It has a really pretty flower on it. It's called a white dogwood. The other one was a pink one. But now what is that? There's a red ball in my garden because I like red, don't I? It's just for decoration. And I see some purple flowers here, and there's a yellow flower. We can mark that on our list. Now we still didn't find a spider web, did we? Sand and dirt. We saw some dirt already. It's right here in my garden. Brown leaves and butterflies. Here's a brown leaf right here by me. You see it? I'm gonna mark that off. Those leaves fell off last fall. Remember fall? Okay, let's keep going. We might see some ferns over here or something. Let's see what's over here. Lots of green things are growing. I don't see very many flowers, except some trees are pink, aren't they? And where are those birds? Sometimes I hear birds out here singing, but I don't hear any right now. They probably are up in the tree somewhere. Let's see if we see any more bird houses. I bet we'll see some back here. I'm looking. Let's see here. What's over here on the ground? I see bark on the ground. It fell off the tree, didn't it? And look at that. I see. Oh, it's a stick that's shaped like a Y. Someone in our room has a Y in their name, don't they? There's a big white birdhouse over there. And these are funny birds. Look at those. They're pink. And they're not real, are they? Miss Peggy has two funny birds. I'm going to put bird on my list because I did see a funny pink one. And this is a bird feeder that you put the food in for them. Let's go over here. I think we might have some water over here. And I might see a fern too. I think that's where they are, over in this direction. I do see some water. Look at that. The bird can take a bath in the water, can it? And here, over here, is what's called a fern. Isn't that beautiful? I can mark that on my list. Look at, oh my goodness, here's one of those things that we have at school to feed the birds. I think the squirrels have been nibbling on that, haven't they? Let's go over here. I think my red chair is over here. And look, there's a red hummingbird feeder. It has food for the hummingbirds in it. I haven't seen any yet, but I will. Look, I'm going to sit on my chair and I can make the rest of the things on our list. Check for the water. No spiders. We did not see a spider, but we did see a fern, didn't we? Wow, we had everything on our list except for a bug and a spider. I'm going to sit in my chair and look for some bugs and spiders. And I'm going to show you something really beautiful that I have right here. And oh, there's a red birdhouse up there. I think I saw 5 birdhouses. Friends, I'm so glad you came to my yard today. I hope I can see you soon. Have a good day and go outside in the sunshine. Bye-bye.